I'm starting my January bullet journal with a Harry Potter theme. Harry Potter is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I thought, what a magical way to start 2021. It is going to be the year for us. So I decided to do silhouettes of some of my favorite flying creatures like a dragon, hippogriff, phoenix, and the owl, as well as a silhouette of Hogwarts. I basically drew it out with pencil for the background and just used some watercolor to fill it in. The font I decided to use for my January bullet journal setup is actually from the Harry Potter series. I love the bold statement of it and it just turned out so beautifully. As you can see, here I am using my art line to trace the lettering and then fill it in with another black pen. However, it was a bit too difficult, so I busted out my connector pens and filled everything in. I then used a white gel liner to add some accents on the letterings and some star decorations on the creatures, as well as use my outline to again define all the silhouettes. On the next double spread page, I decided to do my habit tracker. I wrote down every single day of this month and decided to set out in a new calendar format I have never done before. On the right hand side, I decided to do a weekly mission, so it is something I have to do during that week no matter when, and when I do it, I'll just cross it out. Here I'm just doing some collaging to make the whole thing a bit more aesthetic. As you can see, I actually wrote Mom's birthday on my habit tracker, so I think this is another perk of using a calendar format. You can write down events that are really special and it is much easier to identify rather than at your year at a glance. Now I'm doing the key for my habit tracker, so basically I use the lightning symbol to represent a habit. For example, a red lightning bolt means I woke up early today, and if I did wake up early, I'll draw a red lightning bolt on the day. On the next page is my mood tracker. I did decide to write mood meter because I like the way the M looked and it just looked so much better than a T. So to keep in mind with our Harry Potter theme, I decided to do a cauldron to represent the different potions, and the bubbles coming out of the cauldron will represent each day. I'll be filling out each day with a different color that will be assigned on my key to express my mood. I think mood trackers are really good just to understand the general gist of the day and forces you to think about the good things. Was I really sad for the entire day, or was it just 1 second? You can even split up a single day into different colors, and I often do that. So I think it is just a great way to keep a track of how you're going. On the next page, I decided to do my gratitude log. I think this is something that is very important for my monthly spreads, and I encourage everyone to do this because it makes me so much more grateful for every day and just overall lifts my mood. On the next page, I decided to do my monthly goals. This is for more specific small goals I have and ones I think I can achieve in 1 month. I think this is really helpful and something just really fun to try out and something to keep you ambitious. Then on the next page, I decided to do an ideal daily routine because I'm in quarantine and I have nothing to do at home each day, and I find myself procrastinating on literally nothing, so I have to get something organized in my life. So I thought of things and activities I could do each day. It doesn't mean I have to do everything on this list, but take a few as inspirations. And yes, that is the sorting hat yelling at me saying stop being lazy. And that's it. That's my January bullet journal setup. I hope you guys really like it because I had so much fun creating it. It was just so artsy and crafty for me. I think 2021 is all about things I love and what makes it me, because 2020 was so rough. I want to make 2021 magical and beautiful and all with themes that I love. So I had to start it off with Harry Potter, which is my all-time favorite franchise. As a Potterhead, that was just amazing. I really enjoyed the first page. I think it was just really simple, yet it has like the key elements. The galaxy setup, I just thought it would be really nice. It's still got that dark element to it, but it's still quite cheerful and bright, which I just love. The font, chef's kiss. It's just, I love the font. It looks so cool. And this habit tracker, I love the aesthetics of this. I have some words going on from a book. It just gives that extra vintage feel, and the whole monochromatic with grey highlights. I love that, and the random factor of it is just a squiggle. It's not like a perfect circle. Or Deathly Hallows, I love that. Just watched Deathly Hallows again yesterday. It was really bad for my eyes. My eyes were so dry, but it was really fun. Who doesn't love watching Deathly Hallows? And this is my mood tracker. I don't like leaving spaces and odd like sections out on purpose, and it was blank, so I thought, why not put one of the most famous potion quotes ever? Bottle fame, brew glory, even stop a death. It just fits so perfectly, and it looks like the smokes and fumes going up from the potion. So I love how this turned out, and I can't wait to fill it in. This page, I'm really quite proud of this actually. This is my gratitude log. So what a gratitude log essentially does is it forces me to be grateful and more cheerful each day, which I found really helpful in the last 2 years, where even when I was having a really rough day, I forced myself to think of the best thing that happened to me, and it actually cheered me up quite a lot. So I urge you guys to all have a gratitude log. It just really helps with your mental health and just lets you know that there's so many good things in your life. And even amidst 2020 where everything was just a complete mess, so I hope January has a magical start. Get it? Like Harry Potter, magic. Why I did Expecto Patronum is because when you conjure a Patronus, you have to think of the happiest memories, and I thought that fits perfectly. Gratitude log, happiness. It just made a lot of sense to me, and I drew a little pony here, and it's all in blue because that's the colour of the Patronus charm, because my Patronus is actually a piebald pony. I didn't draw the spots and stuff, I just thought it would ruin the aesthetics. This is like wispy and like line each day for my gratitude. Honestly, when I was looking back at my old journals, my gratitude log sometimes had a day where I was just like, I didn't trip today. It's just so random. Any small thing can be something you are grateful for. Anything, you can be grateful for anything, just the small things in life. Always remember to be optimistic and look at the great things in life. And the next page, my monthly goals, more specific, and I think I can make it tangible within 1 month rather than just like a whole yearly basis. That could also be like use up 3 pens, things like that. So the last page that I did for this month is a daily routine. So I'm really quite proud of this page. It looks so cute. I am on holidays right now. I'm in quarantine. I really don't have much to do, and I realized how bored I am, how boring my life is. I really don't know what to do each day. So I thought of things that I could do each day, like maybe 2 things from each category. I think I'll think of another category for here, but I just wasn't sure what category I wanted it to be, so I left it blank. Basically, this is just things to do in case I get bored and I just go back to binging movies, and that is it. That is what I have planned out for my January bullet journal. Now that doesn't mean this is the end of my January bullet journal. I do have other things planned out for it, I just didn't put it at the start. Other things I want to put in are photos of the month and song of the month and book of the month and all that, but I wasn't sure how much I would actually get through and how 2021 will start because I am doing this pre-prepared. I don't really know if I'm going to go out because quarantine and all that, so I'm going to keep it just a possibility. Like, come on, if I was quarantined at like home for another month in January, I'm not going to have a photo of the month. Like, what do? Do I take photos of me sitting at my desk binge watching movies? That is not fun at all. Do you get me? So those are things I'm going to do throughout the bullet journal. I want to just give it some leeway and space, so I'll do that at the end of the month. As a separate video, I'll show you the progress on my January bullet journal. There's so much room for creativity when you have a theme. Me, with my Harry Potter theme, I'm thinking of even doing a page just like with my favorite spells, my favorite potions, and do a character map. Oh, by the way, did you notice I'm wearing like all black so I can be like a witch? You know, that aesthetic. I tried really hard for this. And because I don't have any cloaks, they're too expensive to buy. Have fun journaling, and don't forget, it is not about how pretty or aesthetic it is about whether it actually works for you. So don't worry if it doesn't look as beautiful as you wanted it to be, but just think about it at the end of the month. Did I get to use this journal? Did it help me? Did I try it every day? Did I form new good habits? That's what you need to be asking yourself, not why doesn't it look like some Tumblr Pinterest page. Don't ask yourself that. That is not good, as negative, and we don't want that. We don't need any negative energy in 2021. We need it to be all bright and beautiful. I hope you guys try some of these yourself. If you do, please let me know. I would love to hear and see what you did. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel to get updates on bullet journal content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye!